Hey everyone, welcome to Hanging with Uncle. I'm Gene, and before we get started, just those three things. Please hit the subscribe button, like button, and notification bell so you don't miss when new content comes out. Because today, I want to talk about possible ailments that the obese orange comb over might be experiencing. Okay, and this isn't just it is kind of speculation, but at the same time, I'm just looking at the correlations and comparing history to where we are now. So, I don't know if you remember back in the 80s, Ugandan dictator Idi Amin, and he died from syphilis. And what were the symptoms of that? Well, it's kind of really hard to physically tell, but we do know that one of the symptoms of syphilis is brain cognitive functioning. Idi Amin used his government to form a police state and act like a despot against the people of the country he was sworn to, protect. But he was not like that. He was a narcissist, like somebody else we know, and everything was all about him. Now, his atrocities that he committed with this police state were, if you don't agree with me, I'm going to kill you, jail you forever, hurt your family, friends, all those things. The same things that Cadet Bonespurs is trying to do now with ICE and blowing up boats in Venezuela that clearly are not causing any harm to the United States. These boats are open hull. You can see in them from the drones before the projectile hits and blows the boats up. There's nothing in there. We're not stupid. You can't lie to me, and I know what I see. But that's what's happening now, and that's the same thing Idi Amin did. But one big difference between Cadet Bonespurs and Idi Amin is their skin color. And I'm not pointing this out to sound like a racist or anything, or say that it's because of one's race that this is happening. But another symptom are lesions, noticeable blemishes on the skin, like the backhand of Cadet Bonespurs' right hand, and how he tried to cover it up with makeup. Was he trying to hide his syphilis symptoms? He's being forced again to take cognitive tests. They're not IQ tests, they're cognitive tests. Do you have it up here? That's what a cognitive test is, because that's something that syphilis affects, is your cognitive reasoning. Again, just evidence, is this brain function irregularity. Last night, in the span of an hour, the Tangerine Terror put out 400 tweets, and that's just not normal. I don't even tweet. First of all, I don't have Twitter or X. I'm not on True Social. But the only thing that I post is the show. That's it. I'm not a big poster online. You won't find me disparaging anybody without evidence. But this guy is a nut job, and will do anything he can to avoid accountability. And again, you can tell his mental rages by how he talks to the press. You're not smart. You're fake. Or, that's not something that a normal person does. That's something that someone in cognitive decline does. So, I would just, again, I'm not making any medical diagnoses. I do have lots of friends in the medical field that I have talked to that say, yeah, these are possible symptoms, but it's not definitive. But I wish somebody would do the testing and, just treat him so he can get healthy, because this is curable if it's what he has. It doesn't have to go down like this. And HIPAA would prevent any doctor from releasing any medical diagnosis or anything that he's being treated for. This is a problem that can be avoided if it really does exist. So anyway, I'll leave it there. I would love to know your thoughts, comments. Please leave them in the comments section below. As always, be kind to one another. Treat each other the way you want to be treated. And this world would be a better place if we did that. So thank you for hanging with Uncle. I'm Gene. That's all we have for today. And until next time.